July open house is Thursday. I'll do a quick preview video showing some of the amazing art, silver, furniture, and other items in the auction, including these 3 pictures by Greg Gorman, who we are all familiar with his work, although you rarely see his pieces come to market. These are from the probably late 70s, early 80s, and the mats are all signed and numbered 1 of 50. Michael Volbracht was a friend of his back in the day, and that's how they were acquired, and that's how we get to sell them, because we're selling items from the Michael Volbracht estate. We have not 1, not 2, but 3 Victorian wire plant stands in the auction. That's a pretty amazing feat. They don't come up very often at all, and we got 3 from one source, so pretty excited about that. Some interesting Asian artwork. Really kind of dig this painting of the couple. Another Carlo of Hollywood, large painting. And this is a pretty trippy little, almost batik of clouds and mushrooms, and pretty cool deal. Some more art. Here's a really neat Michael Volbracht piece. He did a lot of these two-dimensional decoupage type things. See it signed right there. And then he applied the figure, the warrior, on the cover of the Old Time magazine. There's some really interesting Satsuma in this auction from several different sources, obviously. A couple of nice Diane Bodie pieces, icon. This is the last of the Fern Edie Connects in this auction, and we saved the best for last. So if you're interested in her work, this is the time to get it. Beautiful piece of Longquan Celadon pottery, purchased from Sotheby's in, I think, 2001 for about $6,000. Interesting pot, and a really neat little carved sandstone or marble rhinoceros. Some very nice silver plate, including telescoping candlesticks, which we've never seen before. Can you tell me more of the Wayland Power? Yeah, so Wayland Flowers, those are pictures by Greg. The artist is Greg Gorman, our consigner's uncle, I believe, was friends with Gorman back in the day. There's pictures on the Facebook page, and of course they're in the auction itself. But yeah, the Greg Gorman was the photographer. Wayland Flowers is the obviously the artist, the puppeteer. Jeffrey, I will send you links to those after I do the video here. Here's another Fern Edie Connect titled Them Golden Slippers, Old Spiritual. Almost looks like the New York skyline in the background. Don't think that's what it's supposed to be, though. One of 2 Louis Vuitton trunks. This one is the damaged one, but you see it works beautifully as a coffee table. And here's the largest of the Fern Edie Connects. Really stunning image of mothers taking care of their babies. I just think it's just graphic, bold, great colors, great frame, the whole 9 yards. This is another great piece of modern art. Strike, I think, is the name on the artist. Big color field piece from 1977. Pretty well-known artist. Great pair of KPM plates, almost look like old Paris French bell metal sticks. We have bronze on top of the fireplace metal because we've run out of places to put them, and that's not huge, but it takes up a lot of space. Big carving. This is probably the most important, intriguing of the Fern Edie Connects. This great portrait of a Native American warrior in a spectacular Taos carved frame. 3 of the paintings in this auction have this type of frame, including this one next door, which is the stand of birch trees in the fall. More Asian ceramics and antiques. Chinese export. More Satsuma. There is another stand of another Fern Edie Connect in a nice stand of birch trees. Some great ceramics, Portuguese, nice little Shelley luster bowl. Just some other really good cranberry glass. This is a lot back here is really interesting. Great painted plate, and then a nice pair of like little tureens. Here is the really good Louis Vuitton trunk. You can see that this one's in really excellent condition. Missing one leather tab, but you can see that all the drawers are there. Nice hard work. Of course, there's tons of pictures on our website on the catalog listing for both of those and others as well. Bamboo is a big deal right now, decorative-wise. Some African art, Polynesian paddles. There's two of them there, oars. Nice carving on that one. Really simple on that one. Those are Kansas City frames, and I'm assuming they're Kansas City paintings because there just was not much reason to have something framed in Kansas City if it wasn't printed here back in the day. York, Pennsylvania artist William Trout. Information on the back. He was a teacher there back in the 50s. Nice floral still life. Nice set of Wedgwood. Another one of the big Ferniti Connects. Great image of like hay bales. This is a pretty important painting right here. Tom Savage. An early piece of his. He died just recently, but you can feel that New York energy from early, 1980, I believe is the date on this. Think of the Jean-Michel Basquiat pieces of the time frame, all those types of works. This is very, very reminiscent of it. This and the big color field painting came out of the Michael Volbracht estate. Just look at the depth on the paint. I mean, it's just an amazing work. And of course, huge. I'm standing, this is at my eye level, I'm still not to the top of it. So it's 6 foot tall easy. Huge Satsuma jar. Floor vase. It has some restoration, but you don't see them that large very often. Really cool art chair. And some of the best crystal we've had to sell in a long time. Saint Louis Winehawks, Baccarat, Costa Boda in a really rare, hard to find pattern. More Baccarat, Lalique. Some cranberry glass. Dig the little magnifying glass, art glass around here. Some more sterling silver, which we almost have in pretty well at every auction. And a nice group of art glass. And that piece in the back with the oil spot decoration, signed B. Moore. And there's a B. Moore artist who's still working that is really well known and received. But that we could not, as of yet, make the claim that that is the same artist. Again, more good Victorian art glass. Great early cobalt finger bowl with carving on it. Michael Volbracht, another piece of his. This was in his house. It's an old, vintage Chinese screen that he painted to match his decor. Really nice 4-drawer chest. Dedham pottery set of 8 rabbit plates. That's hard to find. Limoges, Dalton, Sèvres, French Korean. This pot is amazing. Wish there's no markings on it. And then somebody added the oil lamp font and the custom made shade to make it a huge oil lamp. Dig the advertising picture, chromolithograph in the original frame. Another big painting from Volbracht's estate. Diane Gugliotta, Florida artist, where DeMichael lived, of course. Satsuma, I believe that's KPM or Sèvres. Nice French deco bronze. Really like this big oil, and we're not able to identify the artist as of yet, but it's well done. Royal Ducks figures. Another one of the Ferniti Connects. Alrighty, in the last room of the auction. Oh, the John Wharf piece. This is a fun story. People had somebody else sell some things at auction. They had a tag sale, and nobody there recognized that this was a good painting by a good artist. So it went all the way through a sale. It could have been bought for $100 or less. And John Wharf is a well-known artist. And to make it more interesting, his granddaughter or great-granddaughter found it and is bidding on it, which is a neat thing. Another beautiful Ferniti Connect, again, in that really spectacular carved Taos frame. And I love the little detail of the men working on the big hay bale. Kind of fun. Another Ferniti Connect in just a good kilted frame. Several bronzes, including the Lot van der Veen. The duck is interesting. Could be a Gerd Drejar. At least it's inspired by such. Great Chinese ancestor painting. Again, great large scale. This is right at my eye level, and I'm at the eye level of the portrait. So it's a 6-foot painting. Here's a third of the plant stands. Groups of sterling silver frames. Nice terracotta teapots. Fun little cabinet. It was really great little Victorian era pieces in it. I think the picture right there. The Flint Hills book was a pretty pricey piece back in the day. Let's see what's in the cases and up front. Some more Satsuma and some really wonderful little examples. Great forms, great colors, great decoration. Sterling and coin silver pieces, nice sterling silver ladles. Nice carved jade piece, more coin silver, more coin silver. The Christoph set talisman. There's not even really prices online for this because it's all custom ordered. And this is a large set, so what it's worth, I'm not sure. Replacements has, I think, teaspoons for 120 bucks. And this is a big set. A lot of interesting points and arrows and blades. Repoussé. This box here, Vuitton, 17th century, has a receipt. Is it in there? Yeah, from when it was bought. Information from Christie's. They sold a box similar to it. And it was bought in, like, I think 1980 for about $12,000, I believe. The box underneath, it's the full set of Repoussé. The Jean Purifica, I don't know if I'm saying that correct or not, but the Jean Purifica tea set with tray, hard to find set, obviously. And again, Limoges, great Rossini paperweight. The details are spectacular. More Baccarat, more Limoges. Lalique, some jade, and some really nice little opera glasses. And I think most, if not all, those have cases that are back behind the counter. And then this little teapot is getting a lot of attention, and well deserved, and deservedly so. Love the Sphinx on top and the stag's legs. And then finally we have, the Kuan Yin bust is really amazing, and it's got a great, I'll get to that in a second, provenance. Love the travertine base that it's sitting on. The Herb Welch oil of the farm is a pretty exciting, people are really liking that. Nice drawing, nice paintings here. Really like the Hawaiian painting and image, and then the Z chair is a pretty cool piece. Here's the Town and Country magazine that Kuan Yin, that specific piece, is on the cover of. And of course you'll get the magazine with it saying that it was bought Dorothy Draper Inc., the design firm, the lead designer for that picked it out and sourced it in China at the time. So again, just a great auction, really interesting pieces all the way throughout. The open house is on Thursday here in Kansas City. If you can't make it, let us know. We can try and get you in sometime in the next few days. If you need to, if you have any questions like Jeffrey had, let us know. We'll be happy to answer them as best we can, and give you the information you need to make good, informed, accurate bids on what we're selling. But thank you all for watching. If you have any questions, let us know. Otherwise, good luck in the auction. The auction is Monday evening. You can go and register and put in pre-bids now, and do your research and due diligence on pieces before you bid, and we'll be happy to help you answer any questions that you may have. Otherwise, have a great day, week, and we'll see you at the auction.